You have to watch too. Hey guys, welcome back.
Here we are live.
We're live. Yeah, we haven't done this a whole lot. We have wanted to do more, and then technical issues have prevented it.
Yes, technical issues prevail sometimes, which makes us fail.
Yeah, so we're just hanging out, and we've had a busy weekend. Let us know what you guys have been up to. We have been doing all the things. Shopping. We've done a lot of videos this weekend.
Yeah.
We're doing some cooking. Anyway.
Yeah, videos, cooking, vlog.
Yeah.
And tonight, I think, is the Academy Awards.
It is the Academy Awards. So that's what we wanted to talk to you guys about and talk to each other about and whatever. I cannot remember a time in recent history when I was so excited or
interested,
or I don't know what the word is, really invested in wanting a movie to win.
Yeah, right.
There have been a lot of movies over time that I've really enjoyed and thought would end up winning. But this year, this movie, it's the first time a movie of this sort, I think, has been like, I don't know about nominated for Best Picture, but has a real chance of winning.
Right. And we're talking about
the Joker. Yeah. Of course we're talking about Joker.
Yeah, because that was a phenomenal movie. The acting was wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's like a creation story for a superhero comic. Or
origin.
Yeah, origin story.
Yeah.
And, those don't get up for too many Academy Awards, except for maybe like, what do you call
cinematography?
The effects. Yeah, the effects.
Special effects, sometimes makeup and things like that, but for Best Picture. So anyways, we're pretty invested, so we thought we would do a little trivia, talk about some winners from the past, and all of that. So,
and I'll tell you what, I don't know nothing about this, so we'll see how it goes.
But I have to tell you, I'm one of those people that first of all, do you enjoy watching the awards?
I don't typically like award shows, no.
It used to be an event, and we would sit and watch everybody arrive and do the red carpet thing, and feel like I don't know that I have the patience or whatever for that right now.
Right.
Somebody somewhere, probably everywhere, all over YouTube, is going to put that into, they're going to encapsulate that.
Oh yeah, it's
so
video. Yeah, we can check that out.
Right. So who was wearing something crazy? Who said something dumb, or whatever the case may be. We'll get the Cliff Notes version. Right. As far as the award show itself, I find it very dry. Yeah. And I find it very difficult to watch. So I'm guilty of waiting till the end, like the last hour. Where are they at? Okay, I need to watch here soon. I really just more care about the best movie and actor.
Yeah, those are the big ones, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the other stuff definitely goes into what makes a movie cool. But have I sat and watched those categories? It's painful. For me, it's painful.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
And I think that they might be doing the hostless thing where they just they don't have one main host.
They are doing that. But what happened? Kevin Hart was supposed to do it, and then he backed out, I think.
I think there was some sort of controversy with him.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Do you?
I can't remember. I think he made some comments or something that upset somebody. I don't know.
Oh, that does not surprise me.
Yeah,
that's the life of a comedian, right? It's no shade on Kevin Hart. That's just comedians live that life, right? Saying something stupid.
Yeah, and
everybody's listening.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay, my first thing is, and I don't know, have you read any of my notes?
No, I have no idea what anything about anything?
I had no idea, and you probably won't either. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. But what year did the Academy Awards start? I had no idea. I had no guess whatsoever. Let's
1936.
Okay. Let's see what you guys think. I was trying to just, can I get a decade? Can I get it? So you think in the 30s?
Yeah.
I really had no idea. My guess was like the late 40s. They actually started in 1929.
What?
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Wouldn't you love to just see, well, I don't know about loving to see, but all the changes. I know that there have been, it was probably fancy in the beginning, so that probably holds true. It's probably more fancy now.
Oh yeah, either that or they held it in a gymnasium and silent film, so nobody knew how they sounded.
The first picture that ever won was a silent film.
Yeah.
And isn't that crazy? There's no, so obviously the categories have expanded. There was no screenplays and
right, special effects,
right, or any of that stuff back in the day. But it would be interesting to look into that a little bit further. Maybe we'll do that for years for future. But 1929.
Wow,
that's crazy to think about. Okay,
it was a big year.
So in 2001, a brand new category was added, and I remember it. I had no idea what year it was, but a brand new category was added to the Academy Awards. And if you think about 2001, it was a long time ago, but you know, I kind of thought, what could all of a sudden be new?
I am gonna say, or am I supposed to guess?
You can if you want to. You guys guess too if you have a guess.
I'm gonna say like animation?
Animated movie.
Animated movie.
Yeah, best animated movie. So, and I think that's really cool because you get the, I mean, I'll speak for myself, have got the feels way more times probably watching an animated movie than an average movie.
Yeah, they suck in on those animations.
Yeah.
And then make it tear up a little.
Well, that's what I mean. But also make me laugh and make me, a lot of things. So the ability to do that through artwork, basically, whether it's computer.
Right.
Stop looking over here.
I can't read that chicken scratch from over here.
So now, do you have a guess as far as what the first best animated feature film was? I'm
going to say The Lion King.
That is a good guess, but it was actually Shrek.
Shrek!
Mm-hmm. Well deserving. Well deserving. I really enjoy that movie, and there's a lot of character development.
We're making waffles.
There's a lot of character development in that movie, and it was funny. You cared about the characters. Yeah. Anyway, now, let's talk about the hosts.
Okay, we kind of cut into that a little bit.
We started talking about it, yeah. So, do you know who's hosted the Oscars the most? And I had no idea. I mean, I know now because I made the list, but I would have guessed wrong. Or do you know anybody that's hosted it several times?
Well, I know the person that did it the most was not Neil Patrick Harris, because he came out once in his underwear and they never asked him back after that. So.
Oh my gosh, I wish they would ask him back. I love him.
I don't know.
It's an older person, that's probably a bad clue. It's not somebody who is presently making stuff. It is an older,
Betty White.
No, but that's a good guess. Has she ever hosted? She should.
I don't know.
I don't know if she has, but she should. Everybody loves her.
Yeah.
But similar, same vein-ish, Bob Hope.
Bob Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has hosted 19 times.
Whoa.
Think about that.
That's almost as much as Dick Clark hosted the Dick Clark New Year's show.
I think he did that a lot longer. But anyway, can you think of anybody else that's hosted? I will tell you, I have the list of other people that have hosted it 3 or more times. There's 4 other, hold on. Yeah, 4 other people that have hosted it 3 or more times. Can you guess?
Me?
Anybody?
Anybody? No, I have no.
You really don't know. You guys are going to get.
I think I've watched the Academy Awards twice.
Yeah,
maybe?
but when I say this, you're going to be like, "Oh yeah, that's the one I should have known."
That just makes sense.
Billy Crystal.
Oh, Billy Crystal. That makes sense.
Yeah. So Billy Crystal, 9 times.
Wow.
And then next, sorry, I should have this closer to me.
George Burns.
No. Johnny Carson with 5 times.
Well, that makes sense.
Then 4 times, Ms. Whoopi Goldberg.
Wow.
And then 3 times, Steve Martin.
Oh, that makes sense. They try to get some funny people in there, huh?
Yeah, it's a risk, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a risk, but they're all, aren't they? I mean, they're all comedians.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't shock people as much as Ricky Gervais, though.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine okay, so let us know too, what other comedian, like Kathy Griffin is never hosting the Academy Awards.
Thank God.
But they can't trust her. They cannot.
You like Kathy Griffin, I do not.
Well, here's what I like about Kathy Griffin is you can't trust her. You never know. She will walk right up to somebody and be like, so, you know that thing that I was told I can't ask you about? I'm going to ask you about it. That's what I love about her. She's not, can't really censor her. That's what I don't know if I like it. I appreciate about her.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so on to other categories. What movies do you know? Stop trying to look at my list. Has won the most Academy Awards.
Which movie?
Most awards for a single film.
Titanic.
Titanic, yes, is on the list.
Boom.
That is one of 5.
5? How can there be 5 winners of the most?
I'm not saying, well, Titanic wasn't number 1. Ben-Hur was number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is the 5 movies that have won the most. Not. Oh. It's a list of the top 5.
All right. Can I say another one that comes to my mind?
Yes.
Maybe the Avatar movie.
No. Dang. No. So Titanic and Ben-Hur, I said. Ben-Hur number 1. Titanic number 2. 1 is modern-ish. The other 2 are old.
Modern.
And I don't know what years the other 2 are, but older.
All right.
I know for a fact you've seen one of them.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow.
And I would have never guessed that, but I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
That was in there. And I don't know if these are in order anymore because we started like jumping around. West Side Story is another one. And then The English Patient. I've never seen that. I don't even know what that's about.
English guy. He's a patient.
He's a patient.
Feeling a little ill.
Anyway. Okay. So now what about actors and actresses with the most awards?
Clint Eastwood.
No. Not on the list. Sorry. I have the top 6.
Kirk Douglas.
One of them, nope. One of them you're never, ever going to guess. So I'm just going to say it. And I don't know that I know who this person is. So I'm sorry. Walter Brennan. I don't really know if I know who.
I bet you if we saw a picture of him, we'd know.
Probably. Katharine Hepburn was number 1 with 4. And I remember looking at the list. So these are for best supporting or best actor or actress. And all 4 of hers was for best actress.
Oh, wow.
You can think of another one, I'm sure. It is a woman. And people always talk about her acting chops.
Oh, boy.
My hair is in my face.
My hair is in my face.
Yeah.
Is that a impression of this actress?
No.
Oh, boy. I don't know.
Meryl Streep.
That's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did you guys know that?
I actually pictured her in my head, but I couldn't remember what her name was.
She had 3.
Horrible names.
3. Well, so Katharine Hepburn was the most. All the rest of these are 3. So I said Walter Brennan, Meryl Streep, Jack Nicholson.
Oh, nice.
Good for him. I'm trying to think, and of course I looked at the list and I don't remember. I know one was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, probably the Joker and Batman.
No, that wasn't on there. What else would be on there of Jack Nicholson?
The Shining. Maybe?
It could have been. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for sure.
He's got so many different movies.
So then Ingrid Bergman.
Okay.
Was another, and Daniel Day-Lewis, rounding out the list with 3 apiece.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder how much when you are an actor or actress, I mean, of course you want to win the award, but I wonder how devastating it is if you don't.
You got it there, Jay Hughes.
I wonder, if you, how much you're invested in that. And because there's so many times that you, I'm sure, take a role that you're maybe not proud of, and then you take a role like the Joker, and, right. Does Joaquin think he's going to win?
I don't know. He's probably not thinking too much. I mean, he fell right into that role,
Yeah.
He was made for it.
For sure. So now we're going to go back and talk about a couple of these movies. So do you remember what won Best Picture? I'm putting you on the spot now.
I don't know nothing.
What won last year?
Last year? Oh. I don't know. I know there was a Moonlight or something.
That wasn't last year. That wasn't last year. It was.
There's a mix up with that. I know that.
It was a year, but it was not last year.
Okay. Last year.
It's a movie I haven't seen. It's called Green Book. If you guys have seen it, let us know.
I've never even heard of that.
Green Book. But you know how I talked to you about animated movies winning? Huh? Spider-Man's won last year.
Spider-Man's?
For best animated.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse? Yeah, that was really good.
Year. Yeah. Okay, so the year before now, covering my list. Do you know what the year before was? 2018.
I don't know.
The Shape of Water.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that's about. Something in a tank they tried.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, I don't think.
No, we haven't seen it.
Okay. And then the animated flick, which we have not seen, that I really want to see, and we should.
I know which one.
You do? What?
Yeah.
Because you saw the list. Coco. I've heard that's really good. Okay, the year before was Moonlight.
Okay.
And what was the controversy with that?
It was at the end, and what was the other film that was up for it? But they read off the wrong movie, and then everybody came up from the movie that they named off and started saying their speeches, and then all these staff came out.
I didn't know that.
Wrong movie. Movie.
That's horrible for the people that thought they won and didn't.
Yeah.
And for the movie that did win, you're like, sorry.
Yeah, and what's his name wasn't even there. Who's the black guy that had that flub with the Miss Universe or whatever? Gosh.
Oh.
From never mind.
I don't know. Anyway, so and that year's Zootopia also won. I'm going to go up the list a little bit. Inside Out, I've been saying that that's an animated movie. I've been wanting to see it. We haven't yet. That won Best Picture. The year before was Big Hero 6.
Never saw that.
The year before that was Frozen.
I have seen that.
I love Frozen. Love it. The year before, I'm just talking animated now, was Brave.
Okay.
The year before that was Rango, Toy Story 3, and in 2010 it was Up.
Oh,
I can't watch that movie.
That's a good one.
That movie makes me bawl my eyes out in the beginning. I remember the first time seeing that, and they get older and older, and I have to start, I know where this is going.
Oh, boy.
2010 Best Picture was Hurt Locker, by the way.
Wow. That
does not seem like that long ago. But
no, and it doesn't seem like that would be the type of movie that would get Best Picture. But
yeah, I'm trying to see what else was I surprised with. The King's Speech was another one. The Artist, Argo was in 2013.
Argo really surprises me.
Yeah.
12 Years a Slave.
What really surprises me, have you guys ever seen the movie Birdman? That one in 2015.
Oh
I couldn't, and I wanted to like it, but
I did too.
I couldn't make it through.
We started watching it, and it's like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk a little bit more about this year. So the movies that are nominated for Best Picture, let's see which ones you've heard of. Okay. Ford versus Ferrari.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Is that the one with
Did
Matt?
it even come out yet? That's.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's got Christian Bale.
Bale and Matt Damon.
Yeah.
So here's the competition, right, for Joaquin.
Right.
Matt Damon and Christian Bale. Then The Irishman, and that's the one I think with there's all the guys in it: Joe Pesci,
Robert De Niro,
and Al Pacino.
Yeah.
I mean, that's craziness. Then Jojo Rabbit, and
that's the one with Hitler in it.
Yeah. Right. And then Little Women.
Okay.
And I can't remember who's in that movie.
Nobody can. It's not going to win.
But a lot of people, that book is beloved, right? But I don't know about the movie. Marriage Story, and that has ScarJo in it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like her, and I haven't seen that movie, but anyway, there's that. Then the Joker, of course, 1917.
I've heard a lot of good things about 1917.
I have two, so that makes me a little nervous. And then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and that is Brad Pitt is in it, and is it Leonardo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's up against him too.
LBC.
And then Parasite. I don't know who's in Parasite.
I don't know that I've heard of that one before, but yeah, I think probably 1917 is probably the biggest one that's going to give Joker its run for its money. But
me too. But I mean, that's the only one that we have seen on that list. There's a few others I would like to see. I feel like we haven't had all of those movies here, and so I hate that.
Right. I do want to see 1917, but I don't know that that's a movie that you would like to see.
I don't really enjoy war movies at all.
Yeah.
I get too emotionally invested. I don't like to see. Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
Well, it bothers me. My dad served. You served.
Yep.
So anyway, so we're hoping that Joaquin is going to walk away with it, but he's got some pretty stiff competition. But can you imagine if Joaquin beats like Al Pacino and Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro? And
those are all great actors, but I don't know how they did in those movies, But Joker, he did amazing.
We're just so invested in that movie. How, if you haven't seen, we did a review of that movie. We were both just crazy emotional after it.
Yeah, we got done and I was like, I question everything.
You look at the world differently when you try to be empathetic, right?
Yeah.
Right. And so we sat a lot and talked about, that is a lot of people that have to make decisions about how they're going to carry on with their life based upon, can they afford their medication, or are they able to get their medication, and those kind of things.
Well, and if you're living life, sometimes you get some knocks, and if they keep coming, you start to, stress will do a lot to you.
Right. Yeah.
If you have mental health issues, then that's worse.
You're not able to handle things even more so.
Yeah.
So
that, it is like an origin story for Joker, but I think one of the biggest things that comes out of it is the need for mental health, and, keep an eye on your mental health.
Yeah. And, it's timely when you're talking about like healthcare reform and that kind of thing. And should we have universal healthcare? And then the countries that do have it, and I know that there's some things like some insurance doesn't cover mental health the same way that they do medical health. It just calls into question all of that stuff.
Right. And it used to be mental health wasn't covered at all under insurance, but now it's mandated. So.
Right. So, but it just brings up all of those topics.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the stigma that is attached to mental health. You may have something that goes way undiagnosed.
Right. Yeah, I can tell you what's been undiagnosed.
Oh, no, it's been diagnosed. So anyway.
My mental health problem.
Yeah. So we just wanted to jump on, and we're excited for the Oscars. We'll probably jump to the end and see what happens, but we wanted to get on here and see who you're rooting for and tell you who we are rooting for, and talk about all those things. 1929, it's been going on since then. That seems crazy to me.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out with us if you did, or thanks if you watch it in the future. Let us know who your picks are for the winners.
Yeah, no cheating. I'm commenting after the.
No, they can. They can.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
Comment whatever you want.
That's right. As long as it's nice. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And that's all we have for today.
That's it, guys.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. See you later.